or Guru Prabhupada and Vaishnavas. Prabhuji, the sinful activities come in the dream or not?
Yeah, those people who are supposed to suffer the sins, so the sins will come in the form of dream and then you get over with it.
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you very much, Prabhuji, providing
Yes.
yourself in guidance.
So someone has a question here. In the path of Krishna consciousness, can an average grahasti attain the same spiritual perfection as a great sannyasi? So, okay, we'll try to answer that question. Who Naidu asked this question, is it? Yeah. Can this Naidu read this? Hello? Can someone read this?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, may I?
Yes, please read.
Those who are engaged in auspicious activities in devotional service certainly understand that the ultimate enjoyer or beneficiary of all activities is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Thus, when one acts, he offers the results to the Supreme Personality of Godhead and passes life always engaged in the topics of the Lord. Even though such a person may be participating in family life, he is not affected by the results of his actions.
So you see, if you engage in chanting Krishna's name, then you get relief. Even though he's a grahastha, it doesn't matter. So grahasthas or brahmacharis or vanaprasthas or sannyasis, everyone can get relief if we take up this process of chanting Krishna's name. Krishna's name chanting is so powerful. It doesn't matter for any kind of social position. It relieves one from suffering, you know. Can you carry on reading?
Yes, Prabhu. The process of chanting the holy name of the Lord is so powerful that by this chanting, even householders, that is grahasthas, can very easily gain the ultimate result achieved by persons in the renounced order. Maharaj Yudhishthira, I have now explained to you that process of religion.
Read on.
This is a confirmation of the Krishna consciousness movement. Anyone who takes part in this movement, regardless of what he is, can gain the topmost result achieved by a perfect sannyasi, namely Brahma Jnana, that is spiritual knowledge. Even more important, he can advance in devotional service. Maharaj Yudhishthira thought that because he was a grihastha, there was no hope of his being liberated. And therefore, he asked Narada Muni how he could get out of material entanglement. But Narada Muni, citing a practical example from his own life, established that by associating with devotees and chanting the Hare Krishna. Prabhu, could you move it up, please? But Narada Muni, citing a practical example from his own life, established that by associating with devotees and chanting the Hare Krishna mantra, any man in any condition of life can achieve the highest perfection without a doubt.
So you see, this is the process of trying to become perfect. Somehow or other, take up the process of chanting. whether you are a householder or whether you are brahmachari or sannyasi or vanaprasthi or whatever. Process in Kali Yuga is to chant Hare Krishna. There's no other way, there's no other way, there is no other way. And you'll be successful, that's without a doubt. Hmm? Yes,
Yes, Prabhuji.
anybody, either you are staying at home or you're staying in the forest or you're staying in the moon, wherever. Chant. So anybody have any other questions? Oh. Ask you to read, you don't want to read. Ask you for question, you don't say anything.
Yeah, Prabhuji, I have a question.
I don't know who am I talking to, you know.
I am a Vishwajit Prabhuji. I am a Vishwajit Prabhuji from Braj Mandala.
Very good. What's your question?
Prabhuji, we are not a brahmachari or not a grastha. We are in between. So which type of bhakti we do?
So you do in between?
We are not a brahmachari or we are not a grastha. We are in between.
So you do in between?
Prabhuji, but we do Harinam Kirtan or Harinam Sankirtana only. So that's enough.
Like I said, for everybody, chanting is the only process. Right?
Right, Prabhuji, thank you.
There's nothing in between or, extreme or whatever. You just have to chant. In Kali Yuga, there's no other alternative other than to chant.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes.
When we are talking about the Krishna Leela, so people when we talking about the Prabhu Krishna Leela, our association devotee says, Prabhuji, the Shastra says what type of the bhakti is about the grastha, sannyasi, but we are confused when we a person asks question, we are not a grastha or we are not a brahmachari, but we are chant Harinam. So that's enough or not?
That's all you have to do. In Kali Yuga, it doesn't matter your social position. You just chant Hare Krishna and everything will be adjusted.
Yes, Prabhuji. Prabhuji is the most powerful thing in the universe.
Yes.
Hare Nam and Hare Nam eva Kevalam.
Yes.
Nastevya, Nastevya.
Yes. So any other things to discuss? Hello?
No question.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
So anybody has got
Hare
any-
Krishna. Prabhu,
any
I have
question?
one question. Hare
Okay.
Krishna.
Yeah.
Prabhu, my one grandfather, he chants Krishna's name. Sometimes he chants, but also like he's not a devotee. He's like in between. Means he also do sense gratification, mundane things. Also he chants sometimes. So what will be the destination?
Suppose someone chants with offenses, then the result is not very forthcoming. You know? So chanting must chant without the offenses, You must learn how to chant Hare Krishna, and you must avoid the 10 offenses in chanting. But if he doesn't want to give up these offenses, then he may chant and chant, but he will not attain the results, It's
Prabhuji,
here in this verse, huh?
Prabhuji, I have a question.
1 second, huh? Let me finish this.
Yes, yes.
So here it says here, Bahu Janma. So one should learn how to become free from this.
816.
Otherwise, I think you want 8 or something.
816.
8:15, huh?
816 Adi.
So here you can see you can chant for many years, but if you commit these offenses, what is it? 8:15.
Adi, Sisi Adi. Yeah.
So here you can see if one is infested with the 10 offenses in the chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, despite his chanting the big endeavor to chant the holy name for many births, he will not get the love of God. That is the ultimate goal of this chanting. So he must learn how to not commit these offenses.
Yes, Prabhu.
So you tell your grandfather that you should chant without these offenses. Actually, he should hear from the devotees or read Prabhupada books, If he doesn't read, then very difficult.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm?
Yes.
Because
So it will not have any effect. Chanting Hare Krishna, it will not have any effect. It will not improve him spiritually.
If you commit offenses, I doubt it will improve anything. Yes?
Yes.
There you can see here, chanting and committing offenses, especially committing this offense. And see here, one who commits this offense, to think that Krishna's, you want to read this?
Yes. To think that since the Hare Krishna Mahamantra can counteract all sinful reactions, one may therefore go on with his sinful activities and at the same time chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra to neutralize them is the greatest offense at the lotus feet of Harinam.
So that. So you advise your grandfather, why don't you stop this sinful activities? And also this last offense, number 10.
If one has heard the glories of the transcendental holy name of the Lord, but nevertheless continues in a materialistic conception of life, thinking I am this body and everything belonging to this body is mine, aham mameti, and does not show respect and love for chanting of the holy of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, that is an offense.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
So it is not that, you can chant Hare Krishna and do anything you like, Then you cannot spiritually awaken yourself for the love of Krishna. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you.
So you try to help your grandfather?
Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhu, my question.
Oh, what's your question?
Prabhuji, my question is, what are the most common offenses that one do during chanting?
The most common offense is inattentive chanting. That means chanting and doing something else. Not hearing while you are chanting.
So Prabhuji, during chanting, what one should do? Should he imagine should he imagine the Krishna or what?
Hello, can you mute that person, please?
Yeah.
What do you say again, please? Can you repeat?
Prabhuji, like during chanting, what one could do? Like, can he imagine Krishna or like what?
No, in chanting, the method recommended is to hear what you are saying. And you should try to hear the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra in the mood of a child crying for the mother. This is said by Prabhupada, that you cry for the, like a child crying for the mother, and you hear Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Just like, Prabhupada is chanting. Have you heard the japa of Prabhupada?
Yes, Prabhuji, yes.
You go on, put the Prabhupada tape and you hear. Huh? And because it says here, you can see, if you hear what Prabhupada is saying, then the chanting will become very effective. Says by Lord Shiva is saying this. Lord Shiva, can you read? You're asking, can you read this?
Yes, Prabhu. Lord Shiva voluntarily came to bless the sons of king as well as do something beneficial for them. He personally chanted the mantra so that the mantra would be more powerful, and he advised that mantra be chanted by the king's son Rajaputra. When a mantra when a mantra is chanted by a great devotee, the mantra becomes more powerful. Although the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is powerful in itself, a disciple upon initiation receives the mantra from his spiritual master. For when the mantra is chanted by spiritual master, it becomes more powerful. Lord Shiva advised the sons of the king to hear him attentively, for inattentive hearing is offensive. Yes, Prabhu.
So that. Hmm? Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhuji, I
Prabhuji.
got it.
Hmm. So we should try to improve our chanting, and try to hear. And if you cannot hear, you keep chanting more. Hmm?
Yes,
Yes.
Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. So we have to pay some attention to this, no? Hmm?
Sure, sure, Prabhu.
Any other questions?
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hmm.
Yeah, Prabhu. So it means when we are starting with our spiritual journey, especially in chanting, right?
Hmm.
So it usually happens that we don't know these offenses,
Hmm.
meaning we are totally unaware of certain things. So
Hmm.
in that stage, it means it's like we are forgiven. We are given the chance to improve ourselves. But by
Hmm.
and by and by, when we come to know or when we come to uh, hear a lot of like advice from senior devotees, or when we read Prabhupada's book, or
Hmm.
when we listen to classes like this, and
Hmm.
we still continue always offenses against the holy
Hmm.
name, so that
Hmm.
is the time that these things will become offensive, and it will not like don't have we will not benefit from it. Is it, Prabhu? That is the meaning of that.
Yeah, if you are inattentive, you definitely will have serious repercussion. But nonetheless, the Lord is not unkind. So even you are in this position, because you are making an attempt, the Lord, will help also. Understand? Not
Yes.
that you are, completely hopeless and the Lord, he casts you away like what the Christian believe. No. You see here, you see this? Can you read this?
Even if in the beginning one chants Hare Krishna mantra with offenses, one will become free from such offenses by chanting again and again. Papa, what is that? Papa, sorry, I don't know how to read Prabhu.
You read the English, huh?
Okay, so one become free from all sinful reaction if one chants day and night, following the recommendation of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It was Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu who quoted the following verse. In this age of quarrel and hypocrisy, the only means of deliverance is chanting the holy name of the Lord. There is no other way, there is no other way, there is no other way. If the members of the Krishna consciousness movement strictly follow the recommendations of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, their positions will always be secure.
So the only solution is to keep chanting,
Yes,
and
Prabhu.
not to give up chanting, but keep chanting. And by and by one day, your mind will be overcome,
Yes, Prabhu.
because the medicine is very powerful. Of course, the disease is also very strong, but with strong medicine, the disease can be overcome.
Okay,
You
Prabhu.
understand?
Yes, yes, Prabhu.
So don't give up hope. Just carry on, whether you control your mind or not control the mind, whatever. You just carry on the instruction of Prabhupada and do it diligently, and you see result coming by and by.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm? But don't give up. That's the point.
Yes, Prabhu.
Huh?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Hmm. Any other questions? Hello,
There is a
Prabhuji,
question there. Yeah. Chat.
chat.
Shivanand.
Nothing in the chat. Nothing in the chat. What is it?
Shivanand.
Oh, 2822. Let's go to 2822, huh? So please also explain how merged in the body of the Lord living beings are created and how the infidels appear in the world. Also please explain how the unconditioned living entities exist. Purport. The progressive devotee of the Lord must inquire from the bona fide spiritual master how the living entities merge in the body of the Lord. Again, come back to the time of creation. There are two kinds of living entities. They are ever liberated, unconditioned living entities, as well as the ever conditioned living being. Of the ever conditioned living being, there are two divisions. They are the faithful and the infidel. Of the faithful, there are again two divisions, namely the devotees and the mental speculators. The mental speculators desire to merge into the existence of the Lord or to become one with the Lord, whereas the devotees of the Lord desire to keep the separate identity and constantly engage in the service of the Lord. The devotees who are not fully purified, as well as the empiric philosophers, become conditioned again during the next creation, the material purification. Such conditioned souls become liberated by further progress of devotional service to the Lord. Maharaj Parikshit asked all these questions with bona fide spiritual master in order to become fully equipped in the science of God. So what is the question on this? Let's hear your question. But from Bhagavad Gita 12 to 12, merging doesn't happen, and the individual Lord and others will continue eternally. Please clarify on this. No, but from the Bhagavad Gita, it doesn't say merging doesn't happen. You merge with the Lord, but you retain your individuality. Even if you merge with the Lord, it is not that you lose your individuality. You are still there as an individual. The moment you desire some activity, you again fall down again to this material world. You know? It says here, you can see in this verse, that the moment the living entity desire to, have some action, although he may climb to the highest ladder of the yoga thing, but when he wants to do some action, then again he fall down again into this material world. This is spoken by Lord Brahma. Understand this point? So here you can see, you can read this verse. In this verse you can see, O lotus-eyed one, those who think they are liberated in this life but who are devoid of devotional service to you are of impure intelligence. Although they accept severe austerities and penances and raise to the spiritual platform, to the impersonal Brahman realization, they fall down again because they neglect to worship your lotus feet. You see that? So even if they go to the Brahman platform, because they don't do service to Lord Krishna particularly, so they come down again, they fall down. Hmm? You understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm? It is not that, they merge and then they're finished. There's no such thing. They retain their individuality even in the Brahman platform.
Okay.
Is it clear?
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you.
Any other questions? All right, looks like we have no more questions, huh?
And one more question is there.
Oh, what is the question?
I would like to know why there is a fear when things happen.
Where's the question? I don't see it.
Last one. Oh, not.
What is the question, Naren? Read again.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. I would like to know why there is a fear when things happen to me.
Fear.
Uh,
Things happen to you. What happened? You're fearing there's something not good, no? Correct? Who is there asking this question?
this the Sineni Mataji.
Who?
The Sineni.
Dashina, huh? Oh. So fear comes the moment you turn your face away from Krishna, you know. Fear is a result of when you look the other way from Krishna. Because you have Krishna, then there's no question of fear. Hmm? Yeah, this verse, Bhayam. Bhayam means fear. See? Is she there? She can read this. Hello? You're there? Nobody. Okay, someone else can read this.
Yes, yes. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dhanwad Pranam. Fear arises when a living entity misidentifies in himself as the material body because of absorption in the external illusory energy of the Lord. When the living entity thus turns away from the Supreme Lord, he also forgets his own constitutional position as a servant of the Lord. He believes during the fearful condition is affected by the potency of illusion called Maya. Therefore, an intelligent person should engage unflinchingly in the unallowed devotion service of the Lord under the guidance of the bona fide spiritual master, whom he should accept as the worshipable deities, and as his very life and soul.
So this is the solution, If you turn your face back again to God, then you are no more fearful. Hmm?
Yes,
You understand? So the devotees, they are free from fear. They are called in Sanskrit Akutu Bhaya.
yes,
See this one? Vittaraga Bhaya. See Bhaya? Kroda. Mam Maya Upasritaha. So, being freed from attachment, fear, and anger, being fully absorbed in me by taking refuge in me, many persons in the past became purified by knowledge of me, and thus they all attained transcendental love for me. So the solution is to go back to Krishna. Then you become free from this fear. In fact, why we are taking shelter of Krishna? Because Krishna, when fear sees him, he runs away in fright, in fear of him. Fear runs away when seeing Krishna. Can you carry on reading?
Yes, Prabhuji. Living beings who are intelligent in the complicated messes of the birth and death can together, even unconsciously chanting the holy name of Krishna, which is a feared by the fear personified.
Living beings who are entangled in the complicated meshes of birth and death can be freed immediately by even unconsciously chanting the holy name of Krishna, which is feared by fear personified. So if you want to be free from fear, then you should take to chanting. Even if you chant unconsciously also, the effect is so powerful that fear runs. The moment the name of Krishna is mentioned, then everything is finished. Understand?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
if anyone is feeling fearful, then this is the best recourse. Take shelter of Krishna's lotus feet. Hmm? Yes? Hmm.
It's the reality.
So therefore, we should learn how to do this. This is the best recourse. Again, you see the word baya. Hmm? Simply by one's giving oral reception to this literature, Srimad Bhagavatam, the feeling of loving devotional service to Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, sprouts up at once to extinguish, you see the word extinguish, the fire of lamentation, illusion, and fearfulness. See? So the moment you take to Krishna consciousness, then you become fearless. The word is akuta baya. You become free from fear. So why you see death, the most fearful thing is death. The moment you take shelter of Krishna, then you're not frightened of death anymore. In fact, you will be very happy to get death coming because you know now you can leave this body and go back to Krishna. Whereas the non-devotee, they don't know. They have, now the coronavirus is there and everybody is living in so much of fear. Correct?
Yes, Prabhuji, correct.
But the devotees, they are not fearful. They know if I die, I'll go to Krishna. Yes?
Yes.
So that is
चप्पल बनिया जिकन बच्चा थे
hello. So that is the solution. It is not that here we are all speaking some philosophy and just speculating and no. Here we are giving practical examples of how to escape this material world. Practical. And we have shown how great devotees, just now Krishna said in that verse, many people. Just now we read, right? Is it not? What is that? It is not something that, some utopian kind of thing we are, getting together to discuss or whatever. No. Krishna says here, many people, Baho, many people. See? Many, he didn't say one person, many persons in the past became purified of this knowledge. And thus they all attained transcendental love from me. So it is not something that, only a few people get it, or, maybe it works, or maybe it doesn't work. No. This is definitely going to work because Krishna himself declared in the Bhagavad Gita also, he says, abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender to me and I will rid you from all this fear. See again, the fear subject is mentioned here. Hmm? See the word? Ma Sucha, don't worry, I will deliver you. Hmm? Said, just surrender, do not fear. You see the word here? Do not fear. Hmm? Ma Sucha, don't worry, don't fear. Hmm? So therefore, we should learn how to repose our faith completely in Krishna and the spiritual master. That is the only safe thing you should do. Yes? Hello?
Yes, Prabhu.
So this secret we must learn. The problem is that we don't know. We don't know, we speculate. We put faith in so many blind leaders. Huh? You understand? And in this way, we are misled. We don't know what to do, what not to do. We are confused. Correct? Nate vidua swartha gate me Vishnu. What is that?
531.
7?
531.
This is our problem. Our problem is that we are reposing our faith in the wrong place, This is what's happening. So because we don't know, Nate Vidu, Swartha Gate Me Vishnu, so therefore we are getting into so many problems. So yeah, you can see, Nate Viduhu Swartha, our Swartha Gate Me Vishnu. Durashaya Bhairata Manina, Anda Yatanda Upaniyamana, Tepisi Tantre Murudami Badaha. Can anyone read this for me?
Persons who are strongly entrapped by the consciousness of enjoying material life and who have therefore accepted as their leader or guru a similar blind man attached to external sense objects can't understand that the goal of life is to return home, back to Godhead, and engage in the service of Lord Vishnu. As a blind man guided by another blind man miss the right path and fall into a ditch. Materially attached men led by another materially attached man are bounded by the ropes of fruitive labor, which are made of very strong cords, and they continue again and again in materialistic life, suffering the threefold miseries.
See? So if you accept some leader or guru is blind, then what will be the result of the action? They cannot understand. They cannot understand the goal of life is to return home. Where's the home? Back to Godhead. Blind man you follow, they're guided by another blind man, they fall into the ditch. You follow this point? So we must follow a bona fide spiritual master. Then yes, we will not be misguided. Correct? So the choice is ours. Who we want to follow. We follow the wrong person, then we will always be in fear and we will always be doubtful. Because doubts create fear, no? Yes?
Yes, yes.
So in Krishna say, you come to me, see Krishna Surya Sama. Krishna is like the sun. Wherever the Krishna sun is there, there's no question of darkness. Correct? Just like yes, now we are all hearing what Krishna is saying. Yes or no? Yes, for the past almost 2 hours, we have discussed what Krishna is saying. Correct? Yes. Now, after this point of hearing for almost 2 hours, are you feeling fearful or are you feeling, enlightened? Which is which?
Liberated. Very free.
Correct. So this is the idea, to go to God, then you get free. Why keep yourself in darkness and worry and fearful and so many nonsense? This is intelligence. This knowledge is available for everybody. What is this, Prabhu? Why same situation people come into our life? Is it due to our fear? Oh, I don't understand this question. So, okay, nevertheless, our situation is to go to Krishna. And that's what Krishna is declared. You come to me. Yes?
Yes.
Hmm? So
Yes, Prabhu.
please take up the process seriously. All right. I think we will stop sharing here.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat
Ah,
Pranam.
hmm.
Prabhuji, I want your shelter and your mercy. Can I say something, Prabhuji? If you provide me the.
I don't know. You have to ask the facilitator here.
Yes, we will take the feedback from all these new devotees who have joined, and they have been joining recently also. So how is the class, how they like the class, and so and so
Yes.
forth. So then we will come back to you. Yes,
So I say something, Prabhuji?
yeah, then we will get back to you. Yeah, we will. Yeah. So we will allow first the all these new devotees, they have joined, their feedback, how they like it, how they uh, what is their concern, what is their perspective, what is their feedback. So we will get back to you. Okay. So we'll start
Yeah.
with sure. So we will start with our we have some few devotee today. We have more than 50 joined. Now we have currently 40. So we have new devotee also. So we can come with we'll start with life of yoga Chitra Mataji. I think yeah.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, this is Chitra, and I have been attending the Bhagavad Gita class like for last few weeks. And the only thing what I have felt is like people like us sometimes it's like we get so tired that we don't sit to read the Gita, or sometimes we want to read, maybe we're upset or depressed, we don't feel like reading it. But this class is all about hearing. So when we hear it and we are seeing someone who knows all about it, they're speaking about it, so we get motivated. So the hearing is a great process, like we are learning while hearing, we don't have to read it. So it's a kind of uh, you know we are it's a big privilege that this classes have started, and that also for people who can be busy all day and come home, and instead of watching TV they can sit over here maybe at the weekend and spend a good time listening to the good words and listening to Gita. This is a great exposure to people like us. Like, if I am a little bit eligible to give some feedback, this is my feedback, that this is a great thing that has been organized, that we can hear and learn. Um, because sometimes we don't have time to read, and it's very bad thing I'm saying, because we should read Gita. But for me, hearing is a great thing, because I learn better by hearing and watching. I'm not a very good reader, so I like hearing and listening and watching. So while videos, I learn a lot. Also, while with sound, I learn a lot. So this video and sound, thank you so much for organizing this.
Hare Krishna, thank you very much.
Hare Krishna.
Then we have Dasineni Chalaya, Dasineni Mataji. We can
Yeah, thank you so much, Prabhu. I really had a very good time, listening to the theories. This is my first class. Yeah, this is my first class, and I really appreciate what you have done, and how many answers and how many questions you have answered, and all those. So I was really feel blessed, and I want to continue this every week, every weekend. Yeah, thank you so much, Prabhu. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Thank
Hare
you very
Krishna.
much.
Hare Krishna.
Please encourage your other friends all to also come on board. It'll be very good for them also.
Sure, Prabhu. Sure, Prabhu.
Yeah, we have others also, like Amit Baishist Gurgaon. Amit Prabhu. And we have Devang Prabhu. Then we have today, I think, new one, Harihara Patnaik. Yeah, you can, he joined today actually. So anybody newly joined or recently joining, give us feedback. Yeah. Sandhya Rai.
Prabhuji.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, go ahead, please. Yeah. Haribol. So we have others.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Prabhuji, I am watching attending these sessions from few weeks, and I started almost chanting 16 malas every day, and I also started offering prasadam to uh, Lord by offering prasadam to Srila Prabhupada, and I started these activities. So please, Prabhuji, bless me so I can advance.
Who is this?
Himanshu Sharma.
Oh, Himan. Where are you from?
Prabhuji, I am from Gaya, Bihar.
Oh, you're
India.
from Bihar. Oh.
Yes,
You are
Prabhuji.
talking to any devotees communicating with you?
Yes, Prabhuji, I'm joined a Telegram group. They are Ayappa Prabhuji.
Very good.
Yes.
Very nice. Thank you very much for chanting and taking shelter of Prabhupada.
Yes, Prabhuji.
We are very much enthused to hear about your seriousness.
Yes, Prabhuji. I also read books, Prabhuji, Prabhupada books.
Very good. You can help make more friends in your Bihar area and ask them to also join our
Yes,
sessions.
Prabhuji. I daily talk to my friends about these topics and also give them number to join Telegram group.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Even this our the Calcutta Chitra Mataji is from Calcutta. He has got also she is yoga teacher. She is a yoga teacher. She has a group also. She can ask others to join. Yeah.
Yes, I will totally, if I'm allowed to share the links, I'll be very happy to share it with my friends. I'm not sure if you're allowed to share the link, but if I'm allowed, I'll share it through my Facebook.
You're allowed to share. More and more sharing is good. Yeah.
We are more welcome, the more the merrier.
More the merrier, We want to share, everybody to share, and bring as much as this is the best welfare activities, and Krishna says very dear to me. Yeah.
So I guess I thank all of you for your time and kind association. I hope you all have benefited, as some of you have highly said. We would definitely like you to increase this congregation by bringing your friends and also, your associates, whoever can come on board. That'll be very, very encouraging to all of us. So please help share this message. So Vishwambar, you want to? Hello.
Hello, Prabhuji.
Vishwambar, you there? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji, purify our soul and mind.
No
Thank
problem.
You very much,
Hare Krishna. All glories to all of you.
and Prabhupada. And
All
Vaishnava.
glories. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you,
Krishna.
Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.